Obviously, I'll take care of you. Obviously, we're playing Clemson again, and I think somebody just asked me, how do you feel about playing these guys this soon? And for me, it's crazy because it seems like it's been 4 weeks, and I know it hasn't been. I know it's only been 12 days, but obviously when you play in the ACC and you've had 2 road games and then get a chance to come home, it seems that way. But we're excited. That was our first conference game. I didn't think we particularly played well. When you look at our guys, I thought 2 guys in that game played well, which was Omir and Braxton. But I don't think the rest of us really did a great job in the game and really had any contributions to help us win the game. We're a little bit better team. Certainly we have to play better on both ends of the floor. When you look at Clemson coming in, and I don't know this for sure, I think they're 19 in the country right now. They're a very good basketball team because they've got some guys who have played together all of last year. They really share the basketball. They got balanced scoring. On the defensive end, they do a great job of forcing you to play one-on-one. One of the things that we have to do against those guys in order to be successful is play as a team and really share the basketball. So we're excited about it. As you guys know, we're coming off a great win against Duke, which was great for us, but we've had to obviously turn that page and prepare for Clemson and get ready for this game. So I'll take questions at this time.
Obviously, the confidence changes a little bit after a win over Duke. How much do you feel like this team kind of learned between the Clemson loss and the Notre Dame loss and then going into Duke that they can take into this game against Clemson?
Well, I hope we've learned a lot. Going back looking at the Clemson game and obviously the Notre Dame game, and I've said this, and I hope we can take it into the Clemson game just like we did Duke. In order for us to have a chance to win, we all have to play together. When you look at it, we had 6 guys in double figures, and we would have had 7. I thought LeVar played a great game, but he only had 7 points, but he played a great game on both ends of the floor. So I think we're understanding that in order for us to be successful in ACC play, we really have to share the basketball.
Does the way Clemson plays defense make it harder to share the ball? Is that the way they stopped you guys the first time?
Well, I thought we wasn't willing passers. I didn't think we shared. I thought our guys went into the game and we talked about moving the ball, not letting it stick and getting it to one side of the floor. And I thought our guys kind of took on one-on-one challenges instead of sharing the basketball. So I thought there were opportunities for us to score. If you look at the game, we did a really good job early in the game defensively. It's a low-scoring game almost at the half, and we didn't do a great job of closing the half. And then certainly they went up 9, and it was a struggle all the second half. We cut it to 6 a few games, but never could really get over the hump.
Kevin, more so like the Duke win, big win for you. You guys did this earlier in the year against Arizona, and then you obviously did not play with the same degree of intensity and a couple other things against Northern Iowa. What lessons can you take from those games that this team should understand kind of reacting to a big win?
Yeah, I think I kind of disagree with you. I think we played with a lot of intensity in the Northern Iowa and also the Tennessee game. I thought they both were possession games. We just didn't finish the game. We're a totally different team, even though if you look back, I know everybody's going to say, well, you've beaten 2 number 2s. At that time, we were a totally different team than we are now, and so we've had to learn how to play with this particular group right now. And I think what's improved us, I would say the last couple days or last week, is that Braxton and also LeVar have taken a bigger step towards getting better as freshmen.
How do you shut down a guy like Marquise Reed?
Well, I don't think you shut him down. He's playing very good basketball. He's a tough cover because, he was a guy that certainly can get out in transition, but he lives in the paint. He gets other people involved. But what's tough about him now is he's starting to make his outside shot, and it makes him really tough to guard. I think we got to be great on all 5 of those guys. Any given night, any of those guys, Grantham, DeVoe, any of those guys, Thomas, anybody can lead them in scoring, and I think it's going to take a total, complete team effort.
What does it mean to the program to add Blake Harris today?
Well, we're excited. Obviously Blake is an unbelievable talent, and what's great about it is we get a chance to get a young man from this area that's going to be a really good basketball player for us. So I think he added a lot of depth for us, especially at the guard spot, and that's the way we'll play in the future.
Is he able to start practicing with you right now?
He should. He probably won't get on the floor until he's cleared through all medical stuff until probably next week sometime.
Okay. And any other roster moves? Well,
since you asked that, kind of bittersweet today. you know, Sean Kirk has decided to transfer, and what a wonderful young man, and you know, he's always been about NC State. I'm excited for Sean, and Sean's excited. You know, he wanted to have the opportunity to go somewhere where he could play right away. I shouldn't say right away, but have the opportunity to play a little bit more. He's getting a chance. He's going to end up going to UNC Pembroke, and he will play with his brother, who's a freshman there, who's doing really well. He would have to sit out this semester, but he will have an entire year to play. So he'll have 1 year to play there, and it's a great program. They're doing a great job. I think they're 9-3. I think they are 5-1 in the conference. Very well coached team, and I think he'll fit in well there. And so we'll definitely miss him. Like I said, you know, that kid's been all about NC State. You know, looking around, I think he just saw with the guys that we got coming in and the guys that's on the roster, if he could get an opportunity to go somewhere and play right away, it was good for him.
How did the uncertainty of Markel's situation factor into bringing in Blake Harris and seeing that through?
It didn't. It has nothing to do with Markel's situation. Blake's an incredible talent, and you know, we recruited him obviously before he went out to Missouri, and it was, you know, it was for us, after we sit down and talk and with him and his family, we felt like it was the best situation for both of us.
How will that impact, you know, not having another body in practice, you know, when Sean is, you know, gone?
Well, it'll be tough. I hope my coaches are in great shape because a lot of those guys might have to get out there and practice. But it's it'll be a challenge a little bit when you look at us. Now we only have 8 right now at this present time, 8 healthy bodies to be able to play, meaning 8 scholarship guys, and then obviously 9 when you add Spencer into it.
Do you have any update on Markel?
I do not.
Time for 1 or 2 more.
So when Blake is able to potentially come in and practice, like you said, he still has to be cleared through medical and things like that. What does he add to basically the scout team that maybe has been missing a little bit with Markel not being able to help out?
Well, I think it'll be important for him to develop. Obviously, we've had a really good competitive scout team when you talk about Devin Daniels and C.J. Rice. And so now we'll have 3 really good players that, you know, for the most part, can beat our guys and practice every day to prepare them for ACC play. So I'm actually excited to see that extra dimension that we add to those 2 guys.
Was it hard to get the guys to come down from that win over Duke, or was it right back to work for you?
Well, it was a little different from the Arizona win because I think we played, and correct me on my time, I think we played at 7 o'clock, and then we had to turn around and play the next day at, I want to say, 3 o'clock. For us, you know, winning the game Saturday night, I had a chance to take off on Sunday, so they really had a chance to enjoy the win, which I want this group to do that. And so then we got back in the gym and went to work on Monday, and we talked about moving on to the next opponent.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.